Yo, what's good? So, I know when I first started retention and I first started practicing and getting on this journey, one of the biggest questions that I had was like, when did shit happen? When did shit start happening? Because you know what I'm saying? It's like you on this journey and you hearing all this stuff and you hearing all this good stuff. So it's like you wondering, okay, when is it gonna happen for me? When am I gonna experience it? And it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, bro, the best way, it's like personally, I wouldn't focus on the benefits too much because when you focus on the benefits, right, it's kind of like you setting yourself up for a relapse because now you focused on you expecting something to happen on this day, and then when it doesn't happen, now you discouraged and now you're like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna relapse. And that got me a lot of times too. So the best thing is really not to focus too much on day by day, but to really just kind of focus, just really pay attention to how you feel and pay attention to, this is why I recommend getting like a journal and writing down how you feel, your mindset, your reality. Write down everything in a journal on day one. Just write down everything from that current perspective. So whatever's going on in your life in that moment, write it down. Whether write down, okay, my mom is treating me like this, my brother is treating me like this, or my girlfriend is doing this. Like, write that shit down, right? And then every week or so, just go back in there and write down if anything changed. Write down if anybody is treating you differently, or if you've experienced this or you've experienced that. Like, you really wanna I feel like personally the best way to really measure it is off of your experiences and your energy. Like, that's the best way to measure it, rather than trying to measure it day by day, because everybody's journey is completely different. Everybody's experiences is going to be completely different. But I can tell y'all though, from the average standpoint of like most dudes that start the journey, I say like from day like one, I say like from day like 1 to day like 3, you probably just you feel less depressed, you feel less unmotivated. I say once you get to like that day 5 mark, the energy, you might start feeling more energetic. The energy will kick in. Once you get to like the day 6 mark, it just kind of piles on from then on. It just gets better and better. And then once you get to that day 7 mark, that's when like the brain fog kind of goes away. Like all the negative thoughts and the negative processes and the negative mindsets that you was having, it just kind of starts to go away, bro. And you start to look at things from a different perspective. You start to look at things from a higher perspective, rather than looking at everything from such a negative, low frequency perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you start to finally look at things as if you were your higher self. You get what I'm saying? You're not your higher self yet, not at 7 days, but you're starting to think in a higher self way. You're starting to think from a higher self point of view. So that's my experience. That's definitely what I noticed from day 1 to day 7. I'm not gonna go too far from there because, like I said, I don't want to tell y'all what's gonna happen on day 11 or what's gonna happen on day 14, because after day 7 it's kind of random. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, after you get past day 7, it's really random for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people experience this, some people experience that, some people don't experience anything. It's just like, it's random. So it's like, the best thing I could tell y'all, man, is just stay disciplined and stay consistent and just don't give up. And you know what I'm saying? And have that mentality with anything that you're trying to accomplish. Like, just discipline yourself and don't give up. And stay true to what you're trying to do. If you know that you want retention because you're trying to better your life, do not stop until you better your life. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get that little quick little timeline. Hope that made sense. But yeah, man, we out.